Hello. If you've clicked on this video, you're either one of two people. One that's actually curious for an explanation on who watches streamers, and the other is the one that watches streamers and is clicking on this and is feeling a little bit defensive. But it's okay. Just to preface, I'm not making these videos to explain everything, but just to explain my thoughts through a medium that won't get me crucified and stay anonymous so I don't get bashed. But putting that aside, who really watches streamers live? Like, I watch a lot of YouTube and I definitely like watching some streamers, but I only rarely watch the videos that they make that are heavily cut down. So I'm watching this 20-minute video, which is pretty fun. And I'm like, hey, let me find the full VOD to watch because it's quite fun. And I find it and it's 7 hours long. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Why is it 7 hours long? I try watching it and there's just so much downtime and nothing happening for so long. And I just don't understand like what's going on, right? Like there's a scene where like the streamer's just looking at their phone for like 5 minutes. It's like, what? I guess if you're a kid with a lot of time, it's okay to watch that long because you don't really have much better to do. But anyone who has anything to do, it's just impossible to watch. And also, just reading the chat, like, no one is like really paying attention to any one message because there's genuinely like 1,000 people typing at the same time, which I don't really get like what's in the mindset of chatters. Like, they're just so okay with just whatever they type being fully meaningless. And yeah, like, let's be real, the streamer doesn't even care about them. And like, it's just so weird, like, watching these streamers where like everything's so like not disorganized. It's so weird. Like, I would have thought, like, especially in a day and age where content is all short form, how are people even watching streamers and sitting down for that long? Like, although we see all the highlights that are so crazy and everything's happening at the same time, it's like, it's so, like, there's so much of nothing happening, right? And I'm just surprised people can tune in for that long. I would have thought streaming would die because people can't sit for that long and watch. But it's like, also, I don't know, like, everyone who watches streams, I don't actually know anyone that watches streams. Like, I know one guy and he was like so ashamed. Like, I was like, oh, like, do you actually watch streamers? He's like, yeah, sometimes. But like, this guy low-key a chub that stays indoors all day, so I kind of can accept that. But I think it might also be because I live in Australia and none of the streaming times ever actually match up properly. So like, because they're all American, so it kind of makes sense that it doesn't align. But I just can't even imagine that. And all the chatters when the people are watching on this, I feel bad for the streamers. Like, the community is full of like actual idiots, right? Like, they just say the most random stuff. They have the worst takes ever, and they're just so influenced by everything. And I just even like pisses me off is like donations. Like, this guy's making more money you ever make. These guys like in like 1 week is making more money than you make in like 3 years, and they still donate like $5 just to send a message, and that's actually missed like 80% of the time. I don't know about you, but if I sent a message on Twitch to a streamer and they're just too busy like being locked in on something else, I'm actually like, I'm ending my life, right? I don't know about you, but I'm ending my life. And I just don't understand the concept of streaming, especially when it's that long, right? And the streamers are just so disconnected from normal people. It's just such a weird thing to experience watching, right? But at the same time, I can't even answer who watches streamers. This was actually just more of a question I put out, and I just wanted to hear what people say, you know? I just want to hear what people say, because I personally don't know, but it's also not my culture, right? Like, I'm just a little suburban boy from Australia, so like, I don't really know what it's like. And yeah, it's just weird. I think streamers are all weird. oh, well, they might not start off weird, but then when they get really big, they end up weird. And it's just such a weird culture. They always, whenever they do IRL, they're just walking around. They're just always on their phones. And what I noticed is so weird is when streamers are in their rooms and someone comes in or someone's talking to them, they don't even look at the person. Like they just look forward at the screens. And I don't know, that's just like for us, obviously it's more immersive. But I don't know how weird that would be in the room, right? If you're speaking to someone, but you're talking to them, but the only way you can see them is like through the OBS screen of the camera in front of you, when you can literally just turn to your right and just take a look at them. But yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, they're making bank and I'm not. So what do I really know? Maybe I don't know the key. But at the end of the day, I don't know who watches streamers. You tell me. If you want to flame me in the comments, go ahead.